Whiteout conditions throughout the Great Plains sure made travel difficult, but we're still expecting a full house at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And the Mile High air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First carry for Austin Eckler, who's a Colorado native. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms. But I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll leave them with third and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. 2 yards is the pickup, and it'll give the Chargers a first down. Well, these two teams have met up in Denver earlier this season with the Broncos winning that one. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Denver. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Baron Browning coming in to drive for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Going deep here for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use it. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Now former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. DeAndre Carter back deep. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Taken in at the 11. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the counter, here's Williams. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They run it again with Williams. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on both of these offenses, and that's been the case. No points on either side as this drive begins with a first down. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. Herbert. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. This defense for the Broncos, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
To the air again, Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down. We're scoreless after 1. Second and 5. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he gets this up to the 24-yard line. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Running on first down, Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Okay. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. It's Eckler again. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert steps away. Uses the stiff arm. He was out there waving his arms. And when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Herbert off of play action. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. On second down, Eckler. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got it to Williams. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
As a defense, you're going to bounce when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
In motion, left goes Carter. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And Allen's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Herbert now. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw here, Herbert. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Tariq Carpenter. And the Broncos are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he's got some space here. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. He had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
And he's going to have a Broncos first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They'll try the air now with Watson. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now a 7-0 game. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points. But then and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, CD, that's the second time this half they put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
From the 50, here's Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. 3rd and 2, Herbert. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Here's Corliss Waitman now. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Tariq Carpenter. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. McManus's point after is good. And it's now 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the 29, Herbert. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Caden Stearns. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Rocky Mountain snow looks like it's going to continue through this second half as we are back underway in Denver. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Faking the give, now Watson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
On 2nd and 9, Herbert. That one caught by Carter. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. The extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Off of play action, it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 33. After the turnover, here's Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. On the move to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Oh, yes, this is what the good ones do. He used his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped the switch from passer to runner, and he got a pretty good gain out of it.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 65 yards rushing for him now in this one as he is closing in on 1,800 yards for the year. On first down, Justin Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Herbert on first down now. It's complete to Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Throwing again on second down. Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. And now here's another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 1-yard line. Gosh, you had up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't believe their eyes. Or maybe is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. After the interception, here's Watson. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
To throw is Watson. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now. Standing right on his own 5-yard line. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception. So we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Herbert. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 14. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. John Ross, 32 yards. And the Broncos are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. That'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And they'll work this down inside the 30. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert, open man is Palmer. And out of bounds right around the 20. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Herbert goodness, another interception. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just past the 35. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Chris Watkins, 64 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Herbert back to the air. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. Touchdown. Mike Williams, 41 yards. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the two-point try. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. That's caught. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalpost. Whatever you want.
Williams loses the football and picked up by the Chargers.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert. He's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down. They'll look to throw. Touchdown, Chargers. DeAndre Carter from a yard out. And the Chargers are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And they will get back to within 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock in? Or you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at early opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Faking the give. Now Watson. And that is incomplete.
Well, you know me. Whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. Watson off play action. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Herbert got his man. It's Williams. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Back to throw here, Herbert. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. Herbert. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Park, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Herbert looking Austin Eckler's way again. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Throwing, Herbert. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Herbert. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Herbert to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. One last throw here for Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. But what a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So for the Broncos, a victory in Week 18 gives them a final mark of 13 up and 4 down. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the loss means they finish with a mark of 10 wins and 7 losses. And it's going to be finger-crossing time as we await the final shakedown of this year's playoff picture.